Welcome to the magical city of Prague. Now, I have been here to Prague before, and this is arguably Europe's most beautiful and even most affordable city. So today, I am very excited to show you guys what $100 US you can get here in Prague. And this place really is the most magical city I've ever been to, where a lot of it was built with a lot of superstitions. This right here is the Charles Bridge, which was built on July 9th, 1357 at 5:31 a.m., which creates a palindrome, and I think just goes to show how superstitious a lot of the people here were, and even still are. And also to join me here in Prague, we got Chris, as well as Jordan.
Woohoo!
Jordan also is a travel creator, and you've been here to Prague before too, right?
I have. Very vaguely 5 years ago. I don't really remember much, but I'm excited to be back because, you know, it feels new.
Yeah, and it's my first time here, so it is very brand new to me, but it is an incredible place, I can already tell.
So on our way to get a cup of coffee, we just came across what is deemed as Europe's or Prague's most narrow street. So you even have to hit a button right here. There's even a stoplight to let you know when other people are going the other way. I'm insanely claustrophobic, so let's do this quick. One thing I have noticed about Prague is they got a lot of interesting things. Like after going through that narrowest street, we just came across this statue, which is two people having a face-off while peeing in a pond of their own piss? If anyone knows the meaning behind this, please share down below. Okay, now time to get a coffee. So for $2.25, we got this delicious cappuccino, as well as a massive chocolate croissant. Oh, I love it when they put just the right amount of chocolate in there. So right now we are about to go do a free walking tour, but I do highly recommend to leave a tip. So we're gonna set aside $4 US of our budget to tip to our awesome tour guide.
But if you want, you can just dip 10 minutes early and it's $0 because you can run away. But you know, I'm not as good a man as Brett.
Yeah, this audience here, we got strong morals here.
Well, he does. Me? Questionable.
So far on this tour, we've learned a lot about the war and the history here in Prague, where Prague is actually one of the few European cities that was untouched during the war. Well, actually, didn't go completely untouched, since if you look behind me, there was part of the town hall where there was a building here instead of this park. So that did get blown up during World War II, but the rest of the city luckily withstanded. So as we know, Prague is a very medieval city, and back in 1621, they actually assassinated 27 people, all right here where the crosses are, just because they did not want to convert religion to Catholicism. So people would come out here for entertainment to watch people get executed. Crazy times it was.
It's a good thing we have YouTube now, because I definitely wouldn't want to watch that.
Now for lunch, we're gonna get a traditional Czech meal. And if you are here in Prague, you gotta come check out this place. It's called Cantina, and it's an old bank that they converted it into a cafeteria and serve all these crazy meats, as well as a bunch of other Czech dishes. Let's eat up. So how this works is, you get this card right here, and they mark down how much food you eat. It all goes by weight, and it gets tracked here, and then you pay at the end. There we go. So something you guys should know if you're coming here to Prague is that local Czech food is very, very meat heavy. Pretty much all the options they had. I went with some pork loin, as well as a beef schnitzel, some mashed potatoes, and then check this out. They don't really have Coca-Cola or Pepsi here, but this is their local cola. Just looks like some magic potion. It's really on brand with the Prague medieval vibe. Really delicious, and also gonna be very filling. I just have no idea how much this was, but I have a feeling it can't be over about $10 US for a huge portion of food. We'll find out. So we got the bill. Mine, of course, was the most expensive. I went the pork loin and the chicken schnitzel that I guess were the most expensive. So mine was $15. Yours was
14.
Jordan's was only 10.
I went vegetarian though, so
Okay.
a bit cheaper.
But it was absolutely delicious, an awesome experience. Chris was like falling in love with his as well.
It was some of the best roast beef I've ever had. Really, really good. Salty, savory.
Woof. So now after that huge dish, we are going to get one of my favorite desserts that's traditional here in the Czech area. It's called a tridilnik, and it looks like a donut that they get rolled around cooking here on some charcoal, and then even some cream inside. So the tridilnik, so this is the traditional tridilnik, and it's pretty much a donut with all this delicious sugar on the outside, and then even vanilla pudding on the inside of that. And this was $4, but you can pay a couple extra dollars and you can get ice cream or gelato inside of this as well. But since we just got that huge meal, I figured I'd save my body a little bit and just get the delicious vanilla pudding. We need to open up one of these tridilniks in New York City. I'm in love. It's like a cinnamon roll, just cooked so fresh with this vanilla pudding. Oh my gosh, if we still have budget tomorrow, I'm running this back. Honestly, guys, get in on this.
Oh,
That was a big piece, man.
ready?
They charge you like 80 cents.
That's a euro right there. I think I like it better than the one with the
gelato?
ice cream.
Yeah. So we just stumbled into the Prague Sex Machines Museum.
Oh no.
What is it? What does it say?
Jordan, you like to have frozen sex?
Frozen?
No, it's a love tester. His heart is cold as ice.
Ooh, it's that Australian
That actually hits hard.
This is supposedly the first ever sex machines museum in the world. Let's see what I am.
Oh!
What'd I get? You're frozen,
You're
bro.
frozen. Your heart is cold.
And now another thing you need to do here in Prague is come to City Hall and ride the elevator. Oh my gosh. Go in, Jordan.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys.
See you later, bro. I feel like we're in Hogwarts right now. Should I go in? Going in. I'll meet you up there. Oh my god. How was it? Oh, I'm going in. I'm going in. Ah! See you later, bro.
Bye, man.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster and I'm just in the Prague City Hall. All right, we're getting off. Wow, this is crazy. Wow. What's my favorite thing about walking around the streets here in Prague is that it has all this medieval, gothic, spooky architecture. We just made here to the Prague Castle, which looks like it could be a stunt double for Hogwarts. As you know, we're all about fun facts here on the channel. Mr. Factman Chris,
Yes.
what's the Guinness World Record about this castle?
So it is the largest ancient castle dating back to, I believe, the 9th century when it was built. Over 750,000 square feet, and that's the world record holder.
I feel like a Dementor is just gonna come out of nowhere. Gotta be at high alert, Chris. And now another thing that you need to know about Prague is they love to drink beer. And we just made it here to the Letna Beer Garden. And when I did come to Prague years ago with my sister, we came here because you can get a cheap beer with an amazing view. This beer right here cost us $2. And something you need to know about the Czech Republic is that they drink the most amount of beer out of any other country in the entire world. It's not even a close competition. The Czech love to drink. So since we are here, we're gonna do what the Czech do and drink some Pilsners.
Later.
Another thing that I love about exploring Prague is that it's a very romantic city. So I'm here with my date.
Ooh la la, monsieur. Let's go.
Joe and I are gonna be going out on one of these boats right here. All jokes aside, this does look like a really fun way to explore Prague via the river. So let's see how much this thing is and go paddle around Prague. This is like the wild safari out here. Look at that beaver.
Wow.
So there were cheaper options, but the boys really wanted to get this car right
vehicle,
here.
of course.
We gotta get a vehicle. I'm in the driver's seat. And for $8 each, this is what you get to do in Prague. This is such a cool thing to do if you do come here. Oh, and we got the perfect lighting for golden hour. Life doesn't get much better than this. Another beaver. This is like Pokemon Snap out here. I'm just gonna let Jordan do all the work.
Yeah, I need to go to exercise.
I'll do anything for you, Brett.
Now, before we go out to dinner, I did just want to get on here and share with you guys why I do love making these $100 videos around the world. Since, like I said, when I came here to Prague a few years ago, it was when I was 21, just graduated from university, and just felt so lost, but also so excited to be exploring the world. And I remember telling myself then that all I wanted to do that made me feel so alive was experiencing new countries and new cultures. So now to come back years later, it just feels so incredible to call this my job and hopefully inspire others to do the same. And that is the overall mission with these $100 videos, is to show that you can explore different countries around the world with affordable budgets. But man, it does feel so cool to be back here in Prague. Such a magical place. Back when we were at that beer garden, we met an American who used to live here in Prague. And he said that this place called Sad Man's Tongue has the best burger in all of Prague. And I love a good burger, so excited to try this thing out for myself. So this place is definitely an interesting vibe. Once you walk in, you just see a bunch of bras all over the bar, and it's a very erotic vibe. And I think that's a great way to describe Prague. It's very erotic, but this burger is absolutely delicious. And also, we are joined here with some new friends, since as we were filming on the bridge, we had someone who watches the videos come say hi, who's also a filmmaker back in America. This is Gloop.
What's up, guys?
Gloop, so you also have a YouTube channel too?
Yes, I do.
Beers.
Oh, and we got our beers
I'll
here
get
too.
you the 2 more.
Beers here are also very good.
Yeah, I own a YouTube channel. It's mostly ATV motocross related or motocross related, and I saw you out on the bridge and I had to meet you.
And this is it right here, Rip It Up Films.
Yes, Rip It Up Films.
I'll leave a link to Rip It Up Films down below. We're gonna enjoy this burger and get on with the night. So like I said earlier, drinking is a big, huge part of the Czech culture. So for the rest of tonight, we're gonna experience this place like a local. So we just made it here to the Golden Tiger. We're gonna get some local Pilsners and enjoy a night out here in Prague. Luckily, beer is cheaper than water, so should be good within the budget. Let's do this.
Let's go, man. This is my first time in Eastern Europe too, and I've known that this is kind of like the culture, so I'm excited to just see the personalities in there too, you know? It seems pretty loud inside.
Yeah, goal is to meet some new friends. So we sat down, they just brought beers to the 3 of us, but Jordan doesn't drink, so we're not gonna let this beer go to waste. Add it to our tab.
Down.
Cheers.
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 Yeah.
That's our tip to the bartender, I guess. We went to just go like say hello to the bartender, and he took one of our drinks that's coming out of our budget and took it with him.
Amazing. I love that.
So if you're here in Prague, you need to come to the Golden Tiger. We just met some locals. This is Thomas. Is this a bar that everyone's got to come to if they're in Prague? This is the best bar in Prague?
Yeah, this is definitely the best beer here.
The best beer?
Yep.
We've been here for a little bit now. Starting to get a little tipsy, but we've only spent about like $7 US. And it's been over 2 hours.
7 USD over 2 hours. I love Czech Republic.
That was an awesome bar. If you are here in the Czech Republic, highly, highly recommend going to the Golden Tiger. Met a bunch of cool Czech people, also some delicious beers, and at affordable prices. But now we're gonna go to a speakeasy that I've been super excited to check out. So I think this is the entrance right here.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm waiting for you. There you go.
Thank you.
And please wait for me downstairs.
This is cool. So what's so cool about this place, besides you have to go through a secret passage brick door into the downstairs of this dungeon, is that this is the menu. And I didn't get it before why it was called the Shrink's Office, but the hostess Harry just explained how they got inspired by a psychologist where you look at blobs and that tells you about your personality type and different things that the psychologist should know. So they use it to know what drink you should get. So you pretty much just look at an ink blob and that's how you pick your drink. Let's see which one we should go with. My mystery drink is chosen. What's also so cool about this is that they wear masks. Don't really know why. This whole entire city kind of has this spooky vibe going, and I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's definitely one of the most unique bars I've ever been to. So for $9 cocktails at a speakeasy, that was a great deal and great experience. Highly recommend that place. All the workers were amazing and even really cool that they get into costume and wear their masks and just cook up some delicious cocktails. But that's gonna be enough drinking and exploring of Prague for today. Time to get some rest and we'll see you tomorrow. Now, before we do continue into the next day, I did just want to thank Fintron for sponsoring this portion of the video. So Fintron is an app that rewards you for healthy financial habits. It's honestly super cool. As someone like myself who is big into saving and investing, Fintron makes it fun by giving you rewards for saving and learning about finance. So they have these finance lessons on their app on retirement, taxes, credit cards, and hundreds of other videos. And you can earn gift card points for amazing brands every time you complete one of these lessons. I think it's awesome that they're trying to make learning about finance and saving actually fun. When I studied 4 years of finance at university, all I got was a piece of paper. But at least with Fintron, you get some sweet gift cards. You are able to invest in thousands of stocks and ETFs through their app with as little as $5. Now this is not investment advice, and investing does involve the risk of loss. But learning about investing is something I recommend everyone to do. And you might as well earn some points in doing so. So head to Fintron app by clicking the link down below, and now back to the video. Good morning from Prague, Czech Republic. Now I did want to show you guys where we're staying, since accommodations here in Prague definitely very affordable compared to the rest of Europe. And even the last time I did travel here to Prague, I did stay in a hostel where I remember paying somewhere around $13 per night. But now traveling with some friends and being a bit older, decided to go with a hotel. And the place that we're staying at right here at one of the main squares and only about a 10-minute walk from the old town is running each of us $31 per night for a pretty nice spot. Allow me to give you a quick tour. We also just ran into someone who watches the videos. This is Garrett, who just started his travel vlog channel. So let's go show him some love. What's the name of your channel?
Name is Flyer Saga. So I'm traveling with my wife, Sky. She's just back at the farm right now.
Amazing. Where are you guys going next?
We're heading over to Oktoberfest next week. Should be pretty sick. I'm really psyched.
Amazing, Garrett. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Lemgardia Levioso.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You know, I love Europe, but I absolutely hate the elevators. It literally feels like there's an
Bro, look at this door. It's like twitching.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, just
Whole
just
thing is
close.
shaking. It literally feels like there's an old man at the top just cranking it by hand. Elevators in Europe are scarier than most roller coasters. For the price, the location, and the amount of space you get here, I would say this is a pretty good deal. We can comfortably fit 3 people on the beds, as well as these huge windows with so much natural sunlight, and then even 2 content stations. We got Chris looking at some memes, Jordan working on some TikToks, and then over here, the kitchen. But then my favorite thing is this smart toilet right here. It's like a massage chair meets a toilet. We got the heated seats, we got the rear, the soft rear, the front, we got the dryer. Prague toilets. Impressive. So today it has been raining on and off all afternoon here in Prague. And I feel like that's very typical for this part of Europe this time of year as it's transitioning into fall. So if you do come in a time where it's very rainy, I'm gonna show you guys something super fun to do here in the city that you gotta check out. The Museum of Alchemists. So back 500 years ago, an alchemist by the name of Edward Kelly used to live here in this building. He actually even built and designed this entire house with these stairs that are 500 years old. If you go all the way up to the attic, that's where he practiced his alchemy and made all of his potions. I guess this is where people came when they got attacked by Dementors to get their potion. Makes sense. It's crazy that this isn't like some type of haunted house. This is actually where this man practices alchemy. This is so cool, man. I love Prague. Now for lunch, the plan is to get some local Czech food, but try and keep it under 5 USD. Found out about this place that I think should get the job done. So, 3A?
3A, okay?
Yeah. Take 2, got it. So for being right in the heart of the city, we were able to get this meal with a chicken cutlet and some boiled potatoes for $5. If you do go outside of the center, you can definitely get even cheaper meals, but it's incredible to get a big filling meal like this, only $5. Very delicious too.
Just make sure you don't drop your first portion.
Yeah, just make sure you just don't drop it. After spending $100 in Prague, I was reminded why this is one of my favorite cities in Europe. With offering delicious cheap food, incredible sights, and having a ton of history, this place is paradise for travelers and their wallets. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment down below where I should do this challenge next. Let's get out and get busy in the next one.